my name is Skylar Hale, and I chose to do a persuasive speech on why you shouldn't drink and drive. Drunk driving is a growing epidemic that is killing more and more people every day. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, reported in 2016 that almost 10,500 people were killed in traffic accidents due to drivers being under the influence of alcohol just that year. How drinking affects you. Once someone starts drinking, their coordination begins lacking, thinking becomes distorted, and decision-making is impaired. This makes it hard for them to walk or talk, better yet operate heavy machinery, such as a car. So, for example, do you remember whenever you were in like 5th grade and the dare cop came to your school and made you put on those drunk goggles and everybody had to walk around? It was really hard. Well, could you imagine driving under those exact same circumstances? According to don'tbottleUp.org, when drinking above the legal limit, the part of the brain that controls decision-making is impaired, thus making impulses slower. So your impulse would not be if you were swerving into another lane to just get out of the way. You would be too distracted by maybe the lights or a text message you just got because you were texting and you were drunk and everything was just distracting you. It wouldn't be to just automatically get out of the way. It would be, oh, those lights are really cool. Where am I going? And you would collide with another vehicle. How drinking affects your life. If you're arrested for drinking and driving, that becomes public record, and you could lose your license or even your job. Losing your license almost puts a hold on your life. Having to rely on other people for rides to and from places you need to go is a hassle. Having your license suspended would turn you back into a high schooler who has to depend on everyone else for rides. It's like you're a freshman and all your friends are older, and you're like, hey, do you guys want to go to McDonald's? But that's how it would be. You have to rely on them to get to your jobs or other places. Or if you work at an office or another place of business, it's at their discretion if they want to terminate you due to your lack of professionalism. So you might not even have to rely on someone to get to a job because you probably won't have one. If you apply somewhere and they perform a background check and they notice that you've received that DUI, they may not hire you even if the rest of your interview or application was spotless. So you could have an amazing interview and they could be like, wow, I really want to hire you. Let's perform this background check. And they go on there and you have a DUI. Those charges they hurt your reputation, but they're also going to hurt their reputation just because if they go somewhere and someone wants to know what their employees are like, they're going to see that you have a DUI and they're not going to want to perform business with them. Finally, drunk drivers kill almost 29 people a day, according to NHTSA.gov. That's almost one person, if not more, every hour. Those drivers, if they don't die in the crash as well, they will live with that guilt. Their families will have to live with that guilt. The person who died or got seriously injured, they will have to live with that injury. Their family of the person who got injured would be hurting. It would affect not just you, but everyone in the situation. You can face jail time for vehicular homicide or manslaughter, and in Florida, you can serve up to 15 years in prison and also owe thousands and thousands of dollars in fines. I think I read somewhere that someone had served their 15 years, and then after they got out, they were being tracked down because they still owed like $4,000 in fines. In conclusion, why you shouldn't drink and drive. Driving while under the influence of alcohol is a huge problem. Vehicular crashes that were caused by drunk drivers killed almost 10,500 people in 2016. I want to convince people that they shouldn't drink and drive under the influence because once someone drinks, their coordination, thinking, and decision-making is impaired. You could lose your job, your license, or because of the charges, and they're also going to be public record. And finally, drunk drivers kill almost 29 people a day. These drivers not only have to live with that guilt, but they will also have to face jail time for up to 15 years and pay those thousands of dollars in fines. Thank you for listening.